Bram Stoker has left a legacy that has spanned over 120 years and is still loved today. From graphic novels to movie adaptations, Dracula has inspired many, but the most iconic is Nosferatu. Today, ScreenRant is looking at how the movie both changes and honors the literary horror classic.
Standing before me, all in black, was death.
Published in 1897, Dracula is the cornerstone of modern vampire mythology. It tells the story of Count Dracula's attempt to move from Transylvania to England, spreading his curse and facing off against the valiant Professor Van Helsing and his allies. The novel is told through journal entries, letters, and news clippings, which adds an eerie authenticity to its gothic atmosphere. Fast forward to 1922, F.W. Murnau's Nosferatu, a symphony of horror, hit the silver screen. This was an unauthorized adaptation of Dracula and reimagines the tale. Perhaps one of the earliest examples of a fan-made movie, Murnau did not get consent to use Stoker's IP, and legal battles over copyright forced the filmmakers to change names. Count Dracula became Count Orlok, Jonathan Harker turned into Thomas Hutter, and so on. Despite these tweaks, the story's vampiric essence remained intact. It was not only names that changed. The first major divergence lies in the tone and depiction of the vampire.
The luckiest man who walks on this earth is the one who finds true love.
Stoker's Dracula was actually based on 15th century Romanian warlord Vlad the Impaler. He was a suave and seductive aristocrat, but also a cunning predator in a human guise. In contrast, Nosferatu's Count Orlok is grotesque and rodent-like, emphasizing plague and decay rather than charm. Orlok's appearance, with his elongated fingers and bat-like ears, is more monstrous than Dracula's alluring sophistication, creating a visceral sense of unease. Another critical distinction is the conclusion of the story. In the novel, Dracula is defeated in a climactic chase and stabbed through the heart with a knife, which is a metaphor for the triumph of teamwork and science over superstition. Nosferatu, however, takes a more fantastical route, where Orlok is destroyed by sunlight, a detail that became cemented in vampire lore. Despite these differences, Dracula and Nosferatu share foundational themes. Both explore the seductive danger of the vampiric creature that blurs the line between life and death, desire and horror. The looming presence of mortality permeates both works, with each vampire serving as a metaphor for death's inescapable grasp. Today, Dracula and Nosferatu continue to shape vampire storytelling. While Stoker's novel has seen countless faithful adaptations, Nosferatu now stands as an individual story that inspires remakes and even satirical cultural nods in a way that audiences see as completely separate from the original source material. Ultimately, Dracula and Nosferatu complement rather than compete with each other. Together, they form a rich tapestry of vampire lore that continues to haunt audiences worldwide. What do you think? Does Nosferatu's atmospheric horror surpass Dracula's literary brilliance? Or do they both hold unique places in Gothic history? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more ScreenRant deep dives.